Welcome back to Boruto Anime Review episode 259. This is basically discussing the 259 episode series, A Wound That Never Heals. This is a loose follow-up to an episode that first introduced Mitsuki's cat, Matsuki. Yep, that's simply what this is, just a follow-up to that introduction. Because there's a flashback to that in the episode. So, basically, the plot of this episode is that we have this mysterious slasher going around, not killing people per se, just knocking ex-shinobi who know wind based, and they have a slash mark on their chest, and they have a slash mark on their clothes, and they are baffled the whole episode of why the heck this is. Yeah, apparently Mitsuki is the one to figure this out, though. Yeah, apparently there were two previous victims already, and there was a third one, and of course, then Mitsuki finally. Well, first he Mitsuki, he's also looking for his cat, which he's not disappeared from his home ever since the Hidden Mist arc. Oh, by the way, it's been 3 episodes since the Hidden Mist arc wrapped up, and only now he mentions his cat. Yes, so he goes looking for the cat, and he does find it pretty quickly, thanks to a woman he just comes across playing a flute. And then, of course, apparently they meet her brother, who apparently doesn't like Shinobi. The reason why is now explained to halfway through the episode. The reason is because their father, who was previous Shinobi, was killed by another Shinobi who was a thief. And with a slash mark on the chest. And there's this grocery store owner who's very suspicious and expected he might be a wind style user. And it turns out he does. And it turns out he actually is the one who actually murdered their father. Yep, and Mitsuki kind of suspected this, but he didn't tell anybody about who the slashers were. And, well, they do in fact track down the final victim after another one gets hit. This is when Mitsuki sees the assailants first time through the mask, which he doesn't know the description of the mask. They kind of like similar to the Anbu Black Ops mask, except he's more, like, design-wise, seems like he's a rush put together. Like, people could easily say these slashers could easily be the Anbu Black Ops just by the way they dress. Yes. Because sometimes Anbu Black Ops do wear this kind of cloaking thing. This cloak, and they wear an animal-style mask. So, Mitsuki wounds one of them, and it turns out the one he wounded was actually the girl of the two siblings. And he eventually does confront her, and that's when she reveals that, oh yeah, this reveals the whole story, the reason why they're there. Oh yeah, it's all turned out the flute actually holds a blade. And I wonder, like, oh yeah, like nothing in his chest. And then Mitsuki's cat comes in, slashes the chest, turns out, yeah, he actually covered it up. The slash mark his chest. And of course Mitsuki catches him, and, well, he's arrested for multiple robberies and a bunch of other robberies, a bunch of charges filed against him. As for the two siblings, did they go to jail? Nope, they're not. They're left lightly with a simple banishment of the village. Yep, that's simple what they're charged with. Just that's punishment, banishment of the village. They can't go back to the village ever again. But they solved the apparently they don't bring their Odin cart with them, which I'm not like, that's interesting. So they leave the village without their belongings. I'm thinking, okay, so they leave the village as they are? What? Also, the girl does introduce Mitsuki to a special fish that his cat likes, and she gives him a sample. You might buy it in the future. Okay, good development for that. But I just thought it was kind of weird. Like, okay, banished village, I'm sure probably it's light for them, but could they at least bring their belongings with them? Like, not even their Odin cart? Which, by the way, Mitsuki is buying a foofing damn thing. He just happened to pass by the damn thing. Just by sheer coincidence while looking for the assailants. I'm thinking, wait, was it always there? Yeah, there was a bunch of glaring, like, minor plot holes throughout this whole episode. Especially when it comes to the people who commit the slashings. Because it felt like in the episode a complete random, and they found out found half of the episode, we all know the reason for it, and like, okay, he's looking for a wind style user, okay, and their way of finding out this person is to attack random ex-shinobi. Yep. Oh yeah, the fact that he used smoke repellents, and apparently the guy knew about it because apparently it's published paper. Like, what idiot decided to put that in the paper? Yeah, that part was never really explained. Like, you would think a little fact like that would kept hidden from the paper. Oh no, some idiot put in the damn paper. Like, the slash mark thing, that was public knowledge, but the smoke bombs? Yeah, some idiot from the police must have leaked that for some reason. And by the way, they never investigated who the heck leaked that tiny info. Yep. But despite being a good story, it is glaring with plot holes. Yes, that's the problem with this episode. They're glaring plot holes. Let me list out some examples. Number one, the Odin card just happened to be where the slashes are. Number two, the reasoning behind felt completely like, oh, they're looking for some random Winstar juicer. Did they not actually see the guy who attacked their father when they banished the village? They're not bringing their belongings to them. Why? You can't bring the Odin card? Why? Never explained. Who leaked the info about the smoke bombs? You would think a fact like that would be kept close to the police department, not leaked to the freaking paper. Oh, and by the way, despite the fact have Boruto, Kawaki, and Sadara, they do nothing. The whole episode. Yes, the start of the series, he was in a good chunk of the episode, does pretty much jack frickin' squat. And once again, we have Sadara in the episode, and she does nothing. Kawaki has some good dialogue for him, but he does practically nothing. It's all Meatskate this episode. You could say this is a writers of the series giving apology for the fans for giving Meatskate practically nothing to do during the previous story arc. Yeah, that's what it seemed like anyways. This is just their apology. Hey, we're sorry we didn't get a chance to use them. Like, here you go. Here's the lip stuff from Meatskate as an apology for not using it in the last arc. Okay. As far as I can tell, there's no reason why they had to do this. It's a nice episode. I love the fact we get to fall for that original introduction to Meatskate's cat, but yeah, his cat didn't really appear very much over the course of the series. I think it's like only a third or fourth appearance of the entire series, since it showed up a long time ago. Yep. Oh, and by the way, the person who's previous owner of the cat, it's unknown if it's still in the hospital or not, because they were basically in a coma last time Meatskate saw the person, and they don't do a follow-up with that. Nope, there's no follow-up to that at all. We see a flashback to it, yes, but not really. Yep. Not much to say with this episode. It's a good story, but has plot holes in it. I've already mentioned I can do it again. So yeah, that's it particular view, and that's it for videos today. And I pretty much covered all the anime until Tuesday. So since I come up here, like, okay, is there any videos planned for tomorrow? I probably have a comic corner planned for tomorrow. But aside from that, maybe if the book can work, I might work on the first video for that one tomorrow. If not, I'll probably save it for Tuesday along with Overlord. But until then, see you tomorrow. Bye.